Finance launches cloud mining. Ethereum prepares for its next major update. And are the bulls making gains in the bear market? At the end of this video, I'll talk about some major market pumps that are happening right now. My name is AJ. This is your nightly crypto news wrap-up. Let's get it. Welcome to BitBoy Crypto, the people's channel and home of the Bit Squad, the largest and greatest crypto community in all of the interwebs. Binance wants to make mining more accessible, and this really couldn't come at a better time since crypto mining companies were pulverized by Bitcoin's plummet from its all-time high to under 20K. Not to mention other altcoin proof-of-work projects saw corrections as high as 90% or more. A majority of mining companies haven't fared well in the bear market at all. One of the largest crypto mining firms, Compute-N, filed for Chapter 11 back in September. But some companies like CleanSpark have been building in the bear market and buying up as many data centers and mining rings as they possibly can. They also started a $300 million lending pool called Maple Finance. Binance Pool announced a $500 million lending pool and went a step further by announcing a cloud mining service that allows miners to rent crypto mining machines. Cloud mining outsources crypto mining by paying a third party to buy and run the machines, which means more computing power without having to own a lot of hardware. Finance Pool won't even be buying rigged, it's going to be buying hash rate from a third party. And it won't be operating its own infrastructure either. Renters renting from a company that's renting from another company, kind of like one of those digital pictures that never ends when you keep zooming in. But that's really business strategy at its finest. Finance is a company that has spread its crypto bets far and wide with Finance Labs committed to only investing in projects that can change the industry. Streamlining the entry into crypto mining and making it easier for companies to open up shop is a welcome advancement in the crypto space. Binance offers many ways to get into crypto, and its platform is one of the largest in the world. Be sure to click here for a Bit Squad exclusive deal where you can get up to $600 just for signing up. Now let's pass it to our guy Frankie Candles for our market watch. Thanks, AJ. Alright guys, let's jump in and do a little market watch here. We've got Bitcoin coming in at $19,304, down about 1.4% on the day of Ethereum coming in at $1311, down about 1.66% on the day. Now guys, I do want to bring you over to the Bitcoin chart to show you guys some levels and what I'm hoping to happen to potentially enter into a long position now when we come up to our 8-hour. You will see that we are printing a red as well as having the 24-minute and the 30-minute money flow crossing into the red. This typically does give us a decent move to the downside, but if you guys watch these videos, you will know that the higher time frames are giving us some bullish signals. So just to give you guys an idea of how I'm tackling this market right now, we actually broke below this local golden pocket before bearishly retesting and continuing to reject from it now. If we get that 8-hour red dot confirmed, I am hoping to potentially get a bigger move to the downside, potentially visiting one of these lower levels, and on the lower end being this gold box or value area low coming in at 18825. If we get that move lower, I am going to be looking for bullish confirmations on Market Cipher B at these key levels to potentially find some good long entries. And then if we can get those higher daily time frames to play out, I'm hoping to be able to ride these longs up towards potentially, in the most bullish case, towards the top of the range that we've been trading in for the past couple of months. If you guys want to follow me, it's Frankie Candles on YouTube or Frankie_Candles on all socials. Back to the news, the next phase of development for Ethereum is ready for testing on its new Shandong testnet. Can I ask whose job is it to name these ETH updates? The Shandong testnet will spearhead the first update to Ethereum since the merge and enable Activate Ethereum Improvement Proposals or EIPs for early client testing. One of the most anticipated EIPs is 4895. Which will allow Ether staked on the Beacon chain to be withdrawn as only liquidity tokens for staked Ether can be withdrawn at this point. EIP 4844 is also under consideration specifically for dark charting, which would decrease gas fees and process more data on the network. Another IP 35040 would improve the Ethereum virtual machine by allowing had to be separated, making it easier for future changes to the EVM. At this point, the testnet is implemented for developers to find potential issues with the improvement proposals and the EIPs that will be included in the upgrade that haven't been finalized yet. One of my favorite quotes from Sun Tzu's: "The art of war is in the midst of chaos." There's always opportunity, and that's exactly what we're seeing play out, with some traders taking a sunny vacation in the middle of a crypto winter while most of the crypto market is dead set on boring price action. Projects like Quant and Algorand and even Cardano NFTs have been giving traders some straight-up bull market vibes. You know, like acceleration thoughts of buying a Lumbo Gucci slippers and that good old-fashioned soul-crushing FOMO. Quant, an ISO 222 compliant project, just reached a new yearly high of $220. Up substantially from the $100 bill each quant would have cost you just a month ago. Algorand, which is also ISO compliant, has a lightning-fast time of finality. They have a rock-solid team and one of the most friendly communities in all of crypto. Lately it's been moving up and down 20-30% at a time, and the Bit Squad learns how to use that volatility to their advantage. We can all go to the bank. Cardano NFTs are melting faces in a largely unknown pocket of the crypto space. The network's blue-chip NFT projects like the APE Society, Derpy Birds, Claymation, Chilled Cons, and Space Buds are all up between 2 o'clock to 4 times where they were just a few weeks ago. The floor price for what many would consider the #1 Cardano NFT, the APE Society, is now well over 8,000 ADA. Even NFT Office News CNN NFT project JPEG Junkies is up over 250% in the last 7 days. The truth is, we're feeling for a bottom here at this point in the market cycle, but it's good to see that the crypto bulls are still alive and well. That's all I got. Be blessed. AJ out.